Fishermen are often regarded as one of the most daring people in the world because they expose themselves to the unknown beast that is the ocean. Many have come back telling tales of incredible things that happened out there, but nobody believes them because they can't fathom the terror of the deep. Despite this, there have been several videos captured that showcase what the fishermen saw, and sometimes they're quite terrifying. From a living dinosaur,
check this out. This fish is 10.5 feet, probably 500, maybe 600 pounds.
To a whale swallowing a kayaker. There have been some absolutely horrifying things captured by fishermen. Make sure to stick around until the end. You wouldn't want to miss the strange and bizarre practice known as noodling. Here are 15 of the most incredible clips recorded by fishermen that nobody would have believed without video evidence.
Today I'm going to try to catch a big bass. Been trying to catch her for a while. She's never been caught, but today I'm going to try to catch her by hand.
Number 15. Largest bass caught by hand. Recently, the record for the largest bass caught by hand was broken, and the new record holder is a man from California named Tom Lester.
I got her.
Lester caught a largemouth bass that weighed in at 22.3 pounds, 4.3 ounces. This was the first time that a bass was caught by hand that weighed over 22 pounds.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna let her go.
Lester's catch was made on Lake Kachima in California, and it was no easy feat. He spent a full day casting and waiting for the right bite, and when it finally came, he was able to bring the fish to shore. This record-breaking catch is a testament to the skill and dedication of anglers, and it is sure to inspire many more fishermen to go out and try to break it. This record broke the previously standing record of 19.8 pounds, which was set in 2006 by an angler from Michigan. The record for the largest bass ever caught regardless of method is a whopping 25.1 pounds and was caught in Georgia in 1932. It's unlikely that this record will be broken anytime soon. Number 14. Fast tuna fishing. Fast tuna fishing is a method of fishing specifically designed to target tuna, a species of fish known for its speed, agility, and delicious flavor. This method involves using specialized fishing gear and techniques to quickly and efficiently catch as many tuna as possible in a short period of time. One key element of fast tuna fishing is the use of fast-moving lures or bait. These are designed to mimic the movements of small fish, which are natural prey for tuna. The lures or bait are typically attached to a strong, flexible fishing line and cast out into the water, where they are then rapidly retrieved in an attempt to entice a nearby tuna to strike. Another important aspect of fast tuna fishing is the use of specialized rods and reels. These are designed to handle the high speeds and powerful tugging of a large tuna and are usually made from lightweight materials to allow for quick and easy casting. Overall, fast tuna fishing requires a combination of speed, skill, and specialized equipment. It can be a challenging and rewarding way to catch the popular and highly prized fish, and is a method used by many professional and recreational fishermen around the world. Number 13. Piranha fishing. A man was recently recorded fishing for a piranha with a piece of meat dangling it above the water in the hopes to entice the fish.
Olha, isso aí que é fartura de piranha. Se as mulheradas daqui fossem igual essas piranhas, nós tava rico.
He was successful and caught one. This is not recommended as piranhas are unpredictable and can be dangerous. It is also illegal in some areas. Instead, it is best to use a fishing rod and bait designed specifically for piranhas. This man, however, got lucky and was able to successfully catch a piranha without too much risk. Piranhas are very aggressive, and their razor-sharp teeth are capable of inflicting serious harm. It is important to handle them with caution, wearing protective gloves and making sure to keep them away from any exposed skin. They have been reported to attack humans many times, so it's important to be aware of their unpredictable nature.
Check this out. This fish is 10.5 feet, probably 500, maybe 600 pounds.
Number 12, a living dinosaur. A fisherman recently reeled up a massive 10.5-foot sturgeon in the White River. This is an incredible feat, as sturgeon are protected species in many places, and the White River is no exception. The fish likely weighed in the hundreds of pounds and was likely over 100 years old. This is a remarkable catch and a testament to the skill of the fishermen. Many call the massive fish a living dinosaur because of its prehistoric look and size. The fish was safely released back into the river and is a reminder of the beauty and abundance of nature. This record-breaking fish will likely be remembered for a long time in the local fishing community and will likely be a source of inspiration for many other fishermen. Sturgeon are incredible creatures that have existed for millions of years, and their amazing look and size make sure that they're a memorable catch for any fisherman. It's a fairly well-known phenomenon that flashing a green light underwater will attract fish, and some people have used this to create fishing lures. This phenomenon occurs because the green light is visible to fish and they are naturally drawn to it as they use it to attract food. The light also helps fish find shelter in dark areas, as they can easily spot it. The green light is also believed to stimulate the growth of phytoplankton, which is an important part of the food chain for many fish species. This can make the area around the light attractive to fish, as they can find more food in these areas. Additionally, the green light can be used as a marking device, allowing fish to recognize the area and make it easier for them to return. This phenomenon has become especially popular among recreational anglers, who often use flashing green lights to attract fish. These lights can be attached to a line or left to float in the water and are typically powered by batteries. The lights can be used both during the day and night and can be found in a variety of colors and sizes.
Wow, that's something big.
Number 10. Easy catch. Recently, an absolutely massive 40-pound barracuda was caught quite easily because it jumped right into a fishing boat.
Here's something, man. Oh! Look out, it's a cuda.
The fish was caught off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean. This is an incredible story and a rare occurrence. Barracudas normally inhabit shallow coastal waters and are known for their jumping abilities. It is possible that the barracuda was startled by the boat's engine noise and jumped into the boat in an attempt to escape. It is also possible that the barracuda was attracted to the boat by the smell of the bait or food. Regardless of the reason, this is an amazing and unusual catch. Barracudas are large, powerful fish that can grow up to 6 feet in length and weigh up to 100 pounds. They are often considered to be dangerous game fish due to their large size and sharp teeth. Barracudas feed on small fish, squid, and crustaceans, and are found in tropical and subtropical waters around the world.
A rare catch in Texas Gulf waters. A local fisherman landed a massive great hammerhead shark over the weekend.
Number 9. Fisherman reels in hammerhead. Most fishermen are happy when they feel an absolutely enormous catch on the other end of the line, but recently one man was baffled when he reeled in something that felt too big.
The way a shark of that size was acting as it got closer to shore, Cedillo knew it was weak, so he and his crew worked quickly to take just a few pictures, measure it, and try to work her back into the water.
It turned out to be a hammerhead shark. The man who was fishing off the coast of Florida was shocked when he realized what he had caught.
I got picked up by a shark that most people dream of, including myself.
He quickly released the shark back into the ocean unharmed. This experience was a once-in-a-lifetime event that he won't soon forget. Hammerheads are often caught by recreational fishermen, but it's not common to catch one this large. The fisherman was lucky that he had the right equipment and knowledge to handle the large shark without injury to either himself or the creature. He is a true example of responsible fishing, as he put the needs of the animal before his own. His story serves as a reminder that we need to respect and protect our oceans and the creatures that inhabit them. These sharks are an important part of the marine ecosystem and need to be kept safe.
The basics are simple. Put some bait in a pot, let it sink, sit back.
Number 8. Octopus steals crab. Crab fishing is done by dropping large traps into the ocean that are strung across a rope that floats on top of the waters. Recently, however, a giant Pacific octopus discovered how to get into these traps. And so crab fishers have had to come up with new methods to keep the octopuses out. One such method is to use a large mesh bag that is then attached to the trap. The mesh bag prevents the octopus from being able to get inside the trap while still allowing the crabs to get in. Other methods include adding weight to the traps and using a type of bait that octopus does not like. This doesn't always work, however, because octopi really love the delicious crabs that the fishermen are after. They've also been known to use their tentacles to pull the mesh bag off the traps or to break the rope in order to gain access to the tasty crabs inside. To combat this, some fishermen have resorted to using larger and stronger traps or putting the traps in locations where octopuses are less likely to be found. It seems like there will be an ongoing fight between the fishermen and the octopi for quite a while moving forward.
Gary Goodyear was fishing for turbot in the Buena Vista Bay last week. His nets were down about 460 fathoms, more than 800 meters deep. When the nets were hauled up, Goodyear was shocked to see this.
Number 7. Longnosed Chimera. The Longnosed Chimera is the legendary creature in Greek mythology. It is described as having the body of a lion, the head of a goat, and the tail of a serpent.
Ooh, a Longnosed Chimera.
It is said to have a long nose like an elephant and the ability to breathe fire. It is often depicted in art as a fierce monster and appears in many Greek myths. The most famous story involving the long-nosed chimera is the tale of Bellerophon, who was sent to slay it by the king of Lycia. After a fierce battle, Bellerophon was able to slay the beast using a golden bridle given to him by the goddess Athena. The creature is believed to have originated in Asia Minor and has been found in many cultures and religions throughout history, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Christianity. In many stories, the chimera is described as a symbol of evil, and its power is said to be great enough to cause chaos and destruction. It is also associated with greed and ambition, as it is often portrayed as a symbol of someone who is trying to achieve too much too quickly. Recently, a creature that resembles the one from legend was reeled up off the coast of Newfoundland, though it'll take a bit more research to determine what it actually is. Number 6. Fish Imposter. The crew of the Russian fishing ship, the Kamchatka, was having a normal day out at sea, hauling in their nets filled with a bounty of cod and haddock. But as they pulled in the last net of the day, they were in for a surprise.
О, здоровый, жирненький какой!
Amidst the glistening fish, there was a struggling seal, thrashing about and trying to escape the tangled net. The crew was stunned. They had never seen anything like this before. They quickly worked to free the seal, cutting away the netting and gently lifting the animal onto the deck. The seal was frightened and injured, with deep gashes on its sides and flippers. The crew knew they needed to act fast if they wanted to save the seal's life. They rushed to gather medical supplies and began tending to the animal's wounds. As they worked, the seal gradually calmed down, seeming to sense that it was in good hands. After several hours of intense care, the seal was finally stable and ready to be released back into the wild. The crew carefully lowered it back into the water, watching as it swam away, no doubt grateful to be back in its natural habitat. Before we go on, like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl onto your face while you're sleeping. It's time for today's subscriber pick. This photograph was submitted by a viewer claiming that the entire ship was being dragged along by a massive squid, as can be seen clearly. There's also the possibility, however, that the squid was killed by the ship and is instead being dragged towards the shore to show off the catch. Unfortunately, there has never been any verifiable news about such a large squid being brought to shore, so it doesn't look so good for the people aboard the ship. It is difficult to find any information on where this image came from or why the squid is held so easily at the surface, but there are many that think that this has something to do with extraterrestrial interference. Either way, it's a bizarre image. What do you think this creature is, and where do you think it ended up? Do you think aliens had something to do with this? Remember to comment down below with the hashtag #subscriberpic and let us know what you think. Now, on to the next topic. Number 5. Whale swallows kayaker. 2 whale watchers off of Villa Beach had a terrifying experience when a humpback overturned their kayak and appeared to nearly swallow them. The women thankfully surfaced unharmed, but the experience was so frightening that they did not return to the water the next day. The incident was captured on video by another whale watcher, who stated that the whale was likely trying to feed when it flipped the kayak. The whale was not aggressive and appeared to be simply trying to scoop up some of the bait that was being used to attract the animals. Experts warn that getting too close to whales can be dangerous, as they are very powerful and may not realize the potential danger they can cause. Humpback whales can grow up to 50 feet long and weigh up to 40 tons, so it's important to remain at a safe distance. Even if these animals are usually peaceful, they may accidentally hurt anybody that gets too close to them.
He jumped on the boat!
Number 4. Shark stuck on boat. A shark recently got stuck when it jumped onto a fishing boat in Long Island, and the fisherman had to throw it back into the water. The incident was reported by the New York Post in July 2020. According to the article, the 13-foot mako shark jumped onto the boat off the coast of Long Island and became stuck in the boat's railing. The shark was released back into the water by the fishermen, who were able to keep the animal safe until it was able to swim away. It is unclear why the shark made the jump, but it's believed that it may have been startled by the boat's motor. Mako sharks are common off the coast of Long Island, and this is not the first time that a shark has jumped onto a boat in that region. While this is an unusual occurrence, it is not unheard of. Fishermen should always exercise caution when operating their boats near shark-populated waters. Number 3. Alien fish. A fisherman recently caught what looks like an alien fish off the coast of a Norwegian island, and he has taken it to the local aquarium for study. The aquarium is likely to conduct a variety of tests on the fish to determine its origin and species. These tests may include a biological analysis of the fish's DNA, an examination of its external morphology, and behavior tests to determine how it interacts with other sea creatures. Additionally, the aquarium may take samples of the fish's tissue and organs to further study its biology and determine its age. They may also compare the fish to other species in its database to see if it's similar to any known species. After conducting these tests, the aquarium will be able to make a determination about the species and origin of the fish. The fish had enormous bulbous eyes and a body that was covered in a slimy green substance. This description could point to a species of anglerfish that is native to the waters off the coast of Norway. Anglerfish have large eyes, which help them to see in the dark depths of the ocean, and their bodies are covered in a slimy mucus that helps them to blend in with their environment. They are also well known for their fishing technique, which involves luring prey with a light-producing organ that protrudes from their head. There is no known species of anglerfish that looks like this, however, so the case is still open. Number 2. Electric eel shocking alligator. A group of researchers in Brazil recently observed a 2-year-old electric eel attacking and killing an alligator. The electric eel, which was around 3 feet long, used its electric shock to stun the alligator and then proceeded to wrap itself around the alligator's snout, eventually killing it. According to the researchers, the eel has been in captivity for 2 years, so it was likely a defensive act and not a predatory one. The incident was recorded by the researchers and posted to YouTube, where it quickly went viral. The video shows the eel wrapping itself around the alligator's snout and emitting a series of electric shocks. After a few moments, the alligator becomes still and the eel backs away. The incident is a reminder of the power of electric eels and their ability to produce electric shocks that can incapacitate or even kill their prey. Electric eels have a long history of being used as weapons in South America, and this video serves as a reminder of the potential dangers of the species. Number 1. Noodling. Noodling is a term used to describe a type of fish that is done by hand. It involves wading in the water, feeling around in crevices and holes in the reverbed, and grabbing the fish by hand. It is usually done in shallow, slow-moving waters and is most commonly practiced in the southern United States. This method of fishing is dangerous and can be fatal if not done properly. It requires patience, skill, and the ability to stay calm when handling the fish. The practice is illegal in some states, and those caught noodling can face fines and other penalties. Noodling is also seen as a potential threat to some species of fish, so it's important to be aware of the regulations in the area before attempting to noodle. Most states require a fishing license in order to noodle, and some states only allow it on private property. It is important to be aware of the regulations in the area before attempting it. Noodling is not for everyone, and it can be a dangerous activity if not done properly. It is important to use caution, stay alert, and practice safety when noodling. So, which of these do you think are the most incredible? Do you think scientists will ever fully understand all of the crazy things pulled up from the depths by fishermen? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it helps us to understand what kind of content you enjoy, and that way we can tell what kind of topics you're looking for next. Tap that bell icon if you're always looking to learn new things, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.